Can you hear me now? Oh my God. Can you believe, guys? Can you hear me now? Elizabeth, I'm very, very sorry. Yes, sorry. Imagine I've ranted, I've ranted. Am I going to have to start again? Oh my God. YouTube. Because this thing was flashing and I'm always wondering why is it flashing. Now I know when it's flashing, it's because it's off. I'm absolutely sorry, 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 sorry. Oh my God. I have to start again now. What an embarrassment. Okay. I'm known as Pen Mama Nation, and thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you for being on my channel. Always a pleasure, and always I'm happy you guys are here. So my initials are Pen, and MN is actually my original initials that is on my birth certificate. But I call myself Mama because in Africa we say Mama is like mother. You are mother to everyone, and nation, of course, is the world. The idea is I want to go back and give back to society. So I had to choose a name that one day kids will be like, oh yeah, Mama Nation. This is why it comes to that. But then now I found everyone calling themselves Mama Africa, Mama this, Mama that, Mama that. You know, even there are some people who have called themselves. There's another lady in the Caribbean who calls herself Mama Nation, but mine is Pen. So there are a few who have tried to put even like they can put Mama something Nation. No, I'm the original. So I was saying when I was ranting, Elizabeth, for you making me aware you couldn't hear me, was I was saying that some people don't know, but I'm brought up from a very um, established situation. I went to a private school in Kenya. It was the most expensive school in Africa. So I did GCE, which is a British system. So I have the Cambridge certificates. And my teachers are English. My geography teacher lives in Chorley in the north, Manchester, and the other one is in Northampton, which is further down. So they're maybe about 20 minutes away from each other, which is my history teacher. My other teachers, the English, some are still in Kenya, married to Kenyan women, and others are somewhere in the world. So I went to a school of ambassador children, a school of ambassador children's who like maybe they're working with UNEP or they were working in diplomatic and they were living in Kenya and they happened to be paid for in this school, which some of you might know it was Breban in Garden Estate. And I was saying I'd been to the UK before I settled. So most of my life I've lived in the UK and I spoke English from when I was little because my parents spoke English and my mom and father spoke English, and I never came to this country. So my accent might be because maybe I've lived longer, but I always spoke English regardless. So I was saying there's a lot of people who are in this community of YouTube and really portray Kenya as something country, you know, all over the passport and everything. Now, what I might say to those people who are always slugging down Kenyan passport is go and get yourself another passport. Why are you using the Kenyan passport if it's not good enough for you? And that's one thing, like I always say, if I went back home, it's something I'm going to raise because it's something I want to fight for. It's something that if anyone on social media is found to discuss about the Kenyan passport, they should be revoked that passport. Because in the end of the day, you're using it to travel, but you're also telling the world how it's not good enough for you to travel. So why are you traveling in the first place? But I'm not going to go into that space. The other thing why I was here tonight was I wasn't so sure about what's going to happen because I'd love to live partly in Kenya, Nairobi. My mom's there, although she's in the village, and the other part would be here to make money. But at the moment, the way UK is going, I'm not sure if we will even hold on to that kind of job we have or what the future holds for us, especially like me, I'm a mature woman now. I've reached 50 plus and I have to make a decision for what's best for me because at this moment I'm not so sure. I did know at one point, yes, I am 100% sure, but at this moment I don't know because the world is changing very drastically, very quickly. Um, so there are certain things I'd like to do before I make that decision. And on the other hand, is also people to live within their means and to live as an adult and behave as an adult, as in what you're doing every day, what you're doing every day. You need to start focusing on it and being confident and being living within your means and living without relying on other people. So, like I said, to many of you, life is about yourself. And life is about my experience and how I live. And over the years, I've become 50 plus. Is you need to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to do anything for you. And what I know now, from what I know many years ago, is at some point, I wish I had started working towards these goals I'm doing right now. It's never too late, they say, but the earlier you start, the better it is. So if you're young and you're less than 50, make a 5 year plan. And when you reach that 5 year plan and you reach that 5 years, you have to be halfway through there or you have to be almost there because when you leave it too late, your energy is not there. Your thinking is not there. You start thinking, so now I'm this age, material things mean nothing to me anymore. I didn't know at one point shoes don't matter to me. I love shoes. I love jewelry. I love nice things. Which woman doesn't like nice things? But they don't matter to me anymore because I've had it all. I've had the jewelry, I've had the cars, I have the home, had everything of a woman's dream. Everything. I've had lovely partners, I have lovely children. I have everything. I always wanted a mixed race girl. I got a mixed race girl. I have lovely boys. I have 3 children, 3 beautiful children. I never knew I'd have children, but I have them. And I've got everything I ever wanted. Everything. I've had beautiful relationships. I had beautiful men. I've never talked on my relationships here, but I have beautiful people in my life. Sometimes it's not just one. My men friends now are my best friends. I can talk to them. I can be with them. I can anything, just anything. But what I can say to you is when you age, you start realizing you're going to leave these things behind. Like right now, I have a house full of stuff. I need to get rid of it. I don't know if it's us when we're brought up as being, let's say, black. We are orders. We like to keep things. Even our parents like to keep things. We never throw. We never throw. There's a son of mine. He throws all the time. I go to his bin. I find brand new shoes. I'm like, why have you thrown these shoes? But he's thrown them. He's thrown them. He's thrown them. He's thrown them. And bought new ones. Thrown them and bought new ones. So when he moves, his things are aligned. And in fact, he was getting shoes from here. He has beautiful, beautiful shoes. Beautiful shoes. Very he comes home and gets his shoes from, I'm looking here, he comes home and he gets a pair of shoe and he takes them to the plus because he's moved out. This is his original room. It's become my studio. I need to fix it up. There's a lot of things here. There's another room we're doing DIY, so there's a builder going to come and do the laminate floor and everything. But what I can say to you guys is this, right? It doesn't matter what you do out of life, mainly what you preach, who you are. Be a leader to others. Let others follow you. Let others want your space. Let others want your energy. And that's how I've become. A lot of people like my energy, my me as a person, because I've settled down. I've just become me. I don't do nothing I don't want to do. I don't go anywhere. I don't do things that don't make me happy. I'll not force myself to do nothing. And one thing I promise myself, I have no price on me, which means when I work hard, I'm going to get what I want. But you still get what you want, but you're still going to leave those things. So start putting yourself in place. If I'm not here, what impact did I do to others? What are they going to say about you? These are the things that you never think about. But when you become 50 plus, it automatically comes to you. It makes more sense. You look at the past, you look at what you've done, you look at who are you today, what are you doing today, where are you moving to, how far are you going. Some of it we don't even know. Like I've put this title here, I'm not so sure. But I don't have to be sure, but I have to make a good progress. At some point, I have to make a decision if I'm going to live here or I'm going back home. I call it home still. I never changed my passport, but the other day I got a text message. It's like they want me to get the British passport. But what I can say to you is be true to yourself, live to yourself, live with who you are. My advice to diaspora is people is when you're young, you can handle Europe or America or wherever where you live, Canada, dollars, whatever you do. But when you become old, start looking for your destination. And your destination is back to the motherland continent. But it's up to you. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Your children fly out of the nest, they say here. That's an English saying, they fly out of the nest, which means they leave home. They're not interested in you. They don't care half the time what you're doing. And you start questioning yourself, are these the ones that you brought up? Are these the children that you are so close to? They don't want to tell you what they're doing. Some of the things they do, you ask yourself, oh my God, really? Another, you ask, what have I done? But it's not about you now. It's about how the life is taking them, the society is taking them, how they don't know whether they're coming or going. They don't have a future. They don't have a progress. Like I said, my son and the girlfriend, they want to buy, they want to live in a $1,500 house or £1,200, whatever you want to call it. You've not paid your bills. You've not paid the electricity. You've not paid the gas. You've not paid the council tax. You've not paid the TV license. You've not paid the car insurance. You've not paid the petrol to go to work. You need food to live and pack for your pack lunch because you can't afford even to buy outside. You've not paid your water. You've not paid the electricity. You've not paid. What else do we need to pay? I did say water. So by the time you earn, so you earn, let's say they're earning $3,000 or £3,000. It's not the same rate, but I'm just giving you an example, right? There are two of them at 3,000. One is 1,500 or the other is earning maybe just about 2,000. So let's say three and a half. But you've got all those bills to pay. By the time you pay those bills, you have nothing left. So they have no social life. A child has come in. She got pregnant within 6 months. They're living together, so they always get pregnant within 6 months. They've not planned for the child. It's there. You can't push the child back into the mother's womb. Then they get a free housing, which is fine, but the same bills are there. So their relationship is on jeopardy. Most of the time, they don't end up being together. Another child is born. And then the woman goes out again and finds another man. She gives birth to another child. So then you find young children are having children with different fathers. But when you look at the generation, it goes back down to the parents now and the grandparents. So it's a generation run after one after the other. So it becomes difficult. But I say, here we say when they're 21, it's your responsibility. When you're 18, you're just about going out. Between 18 and 21, make all the mistakes. Go out, drink, sleep around women. If you do, you know, if you get chlamydia, you can't have children. You cannot have children because you're collecting different bacteria from different people. You're sleeping all over the place. The man is sleeping all over the place. And that's your womb gone. That's your ovaries gone. And that's it. You can't cry later. So it's your responsibility. Now, it comes also down to you're going out. They're introduced to drugs now. Not longer. It used to be older people that took drugs that were responsible indoors. Now your children at 18 are doing it. So you're asking, what's going on? But then some get addicted. Some become alcoholic. They don't want to work forever, and that's it. And there's nothing you can do to them. But in terms of all these things that you see, in terms of all these things that you hear people are doing and saying, you as 21 plus, you are the responsible adult now. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame whoever. Don't say, "Oh, I was raised." Forget what you went through in your upbringing. Everyone has a story about their upbringing. They were not happy a newborn was there. Others were done this. Others that happened in the household. Others were, I don't want to talk about the personal things because I don't want to offend nobody, but like molestation and all that kind of thing, etc. Okay, you are beaten, you don't like this, you don't like that, your parents couldn't afford to buy you a PlayStation. It's well and good, you can cry all those things and have all those emotional baggages. But when you reach 21, aren't you going to try and change your life? Or are you going to live on your past? These are sensitive subjects, these are sensitive issues. But when you find yourself, when you think for yourself, when you start, like me, when you start to ignore the past, everything becomes positive in your life, including you're looking for a job, you get it. You even want the job of this salary, you are told congratulations. You're coming, what? You're like, me? I'm not even qualified to do this job. But you are in the job. Then you grow, then you grow, then you grow, because you've let go of the past. And that's what happens in our life now. Let go of the past. You may not be sure of where you want to be, but let go of the past and start living you. Stop living on emotional baggages. Don't live on emotional relationships. Get on with it. How you got into that relationship, you can get out of it as quick as you got into it. Nobody holds the key to your life apart from yourself. The way you enter your house and you open the door and you don't know what you're going to find is the same way your heart should be. If you open your heart and you don't know what you're going to find, you can also lock that door, take that key. I always say throw it in the ocean. Now try to go back and look for that key in the ocean. You can never find it. Which means get the guts to be strong enough. Get the guts to be you. Never change your identity. Never change who you are. Let no one take your power. Let no one think they own you. You have the power, whether you're a weak hearted person, men or women, ladies and gentlemen, find your strength. It's in you. You can do it. You can do it. And when you can do it, you'll be proud of yourself. And when you're proud of yourself, you will get what you want in life. Sometimes we don't know our destiny. Sometimes we don't know who has been sent to you. Sometimes you may be with someone and you think this is it. And you keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying. And so many red flags are there. But you keep saying, oh no, this is the person. And that person knows exactly what they're doing. But then you end up trying to sort the issues that are dragging you down, that it's always an ongoing situation. That person has mastered what they can get from someone. That person has been doing that for years and continues to do it and continues so that they're growing themselves and they're using people and using them. And then in the end of it all, it's a game. But when you get that power and say, this is not what I settled for, this is not what I wanted. When we are all born, men and women, we have our ambitions. I don't call them here dreams. I think dreams are illusion. It's delusional because you're dreaming, but you're not getting it. When you sleep, you're dreaming of, I want money, I want this. This is not reality. You're dreaming of it. Okay, let's use that word. Let's take it out. Let's put of ambition, my ambition. When you were a little girl or a little boy, you said to yourself, oh, when I grow up, I want a Mercedes. You realize when you grow up, a Mercedes is very expensive. Buy yourself a Toyota, but you have a car. It's traveling to the same destination. The Mercedes is not going to get there quicker than a Toyota. A Mercedes will be more expensive because they'll finish the petrol to the destination, while your Toyota might have a quarter of petrol left, but it's still reached the same destination. It's still doing the same thing. It's still going the same road. It's doing everything that you can because it's within your means. Of course, you reach your 30s and 40s, you want to change your car. You've had this Toyota for 10 years. It's old now. You no longer want it. You want to upgrade. Then you can look at a Mercedes because you've understood the Toyota, how it works. What it needs: petrol, it needs water, it needs maintenance, it needs insurance, it needs MOT, it needs everything with it. An expense on top of an expense. But you're more mature to have a Mercedes. So you'll drive it nicely. When you're playing your music, you'll be proud of it. You'll be showing off like this with it. You'll be driving and saying, "This is mine. I've been wanting this." You'll be touching it. But these are the material things. You can get them, but they cannot take you to your health destination. So, being a woman of 50 plus, I'm here to preach to you not what a 50-year-old person does. We reach to a point where you've had everything in life, but you're still that same person, yet you haven't planned your future to retire. You don't have certain things. You don't have everything you ever wanted to do. So you start reevaluating yourself, as in, where am I right now? When you wake up, your leg is swollen. You're like, I used to go to the gym. This is water in your leg. You may wake up, oh, your back is paining because old age is catching up with you. You're reading, you might see little letters flashing to you. You need glasses. You understand? You are entering the bath. You're trying to get up in the bath. You're like this. You're not an old person yet, but before you just spring up, now you're just like, oh my God. When you walk, you're just out of breath. You're just, just you put on weight. You're going through the body change. You're no longer that person who knew what your life was. You could sleep, go clubbing, wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, go to work, excel, tired, sleep 5 hours, you're fine. Now, you need your beauty sleep. Without that beauty sleep, your body starts sweating. I cannot explain to you. You start sweating. It's you just go to another level and say to my God, oh my God. And then you start, so now you want to associate yourself with more mature people because of the conversation. Because I can go to a nightclub now, I'll be sitting down and watching people. Oh, she looks pretty. Look at her body, look at her outfit, look at how she's dancing, look at her shoes. Once upon a time, that was me. But because of my maturity, you start looking at other things. You start thinking, look at these young girls, look at them, what are they doing? Guess what? I was once like them, but my maturity is showing me my maturity is showing me, gosh, did I used to do this sometimes myself? Probably I was worse than them, right? So my preaching, and as known as Pen Mama Nation, and thank you guys for joining me. You're quite a lot of you here, right? So we have Simon. Hello, Simon. How are you? You've caught me today. What is the right time for marriage? Well, Simon, I cannot tell you right time for marriage. Marriage comes because you feel that person, because you can meet someone at 18 and you connect and you know straight away, this is, you've seen this person in your dream. You'll marry them. You'll be married for 50 years, right? You can also now date someone for 10 years. Say, oh, this is the perfect woman because she's played very good woman in the house. She's done the household chores. She's washed for you. She's cooked for you. She's been innocent. She doesn't go out. She doesn't drink. You can marry her tomorrow. In the wedding night, she does everything that you never thought she could do. So it can't be what time is perfect for marriage. But for a man, if you're going to get married, Simon, you need to prepare yourself. What do you want out of that marriage? If you marry at 20, 30, 40, even 50, even me, I can get married now. If anything, I always say I want to get married. But reality, I'm sure if it came, I'll be like, no, I'm not ready. Or I'd rather live with someone or see someone. I'm more like, I'd rather see someone, they visit me and I visit them. Marriage, I've never done. So I don't know living with someone. I don't know. I've married, but I've never like lived with I've lived with that person, but I've never like, what can I say? Lived with that person for a very long time. But now I don't know if I'm ready for it. I cannot tell you. So let's forget about me. You're asking me the question. You have to put God first. What do you want out of that marriage? Do you see that woman being the mother of your children? Do you see that person committing that even if you don't have, you will fight for the marriage? Do you see that person being with you for you? Because the society now changes everything for everybody. Sometimes it's better to date for a long time. So you know how someone's temperature is, especially women we are. Does that woman want to marry you? You might want to marriage. Does that woman want to marry you? But for you as a man, I would say 35 plus or 40 even, because you've done all your playing. You've gone out, you've had your girlfriends, you've had another girlfriend in between. You know, men, I can't talk. You know how you are. You see another woman. When you want to get married, you have to prepare now to give up the women. You have to be prepared now to be that woman's partner, because it hurts us as women to understand that I committed to this guy, but he's still going out looking for. You go drinking, someone else comes and tricks you in between, and you do those things, and then when you go home, it's never the same. So marriage comes with knowing that now you're ready to have children, because when you bring those children into this world, you are promising them a commitment for life. Like the commitment of this life is committed. It's there. It's basically for you to say, I want to marry you because I want to bring a family into this life. Of course, don't bring a family if your finances are not in check. Finances can be very little. You can be living in a mad house in the village, and you don't need to have finances because you've built your mad house. You're living there. You see, it's about where are you at? Are you able to afford to keep the lady? Is she gonna work? You plan your finances together. So a marriage takes a lot of commitment because you're committing in front of God. You're telling God, yeah, I want a marriage. So Simon, what I can say to you is, how old are you anyway, and what is your plan for this marriage? What kind of woman are you looking to marry? When are you planning to marry? Because you can't be married at 20 something, because you still need to enjoy yourself. You see, men have to play the game and come out of that going out drinking, going with the friends, which is an African thing, which is a Kenyan thing. Kenyan men like drinking, you like going out. So you might have to meet a wife that does the same thing like you, so that there's no conflict. You know, I cannot tell you when. You are the one to answer yourself when. Find it in you. So, Simon, you haven't replied. When do you want to get married? When is your readiness? Plan yourself. Get an accommodation. Get a little car if you can. If you can't, you can't. But have a nice place that when you bring your wife home, she's in the place. Don't rush into marriage. Marriage is a commitment. If you want to play, you can get married. If you want children, that is the right time. There's never a right time. You can get married today. Today could be the right time. Tomorrow can be the right time. Yesterday could be the right time. There's never a right time for anything. When things happen, they happen. But when they do happen, you commit to it. You are in it. You don't give up. Things are not easy. So there's no right time. As long as you're over, I would say 21 as an adult. I wouldn't say 18. You're still young. And you won't make it because you all want to still do things you never do. Do your things. My advice to you as a man, do the things that you need to do. If you wanted to go hiking, go hiking. If you wanted to live in another country, go and live in another country. Even in that country, you can find the marriage there. Because every time you wanted to do something, you have to do it before you commit. Because once you commit, you can't come back. Of course, if you like hiking, then you'll do it once in a blue moon because you got newborn kids, you got a new wife. You can't do what you loved before. But Take out anything that is in your system. If you like partying, party, till one day you'll wake up and say, I'm done. I'm ready now to commit. Now, if you like partying, you find a woman who likes partying. If you like whatever, you find a woman who likes that. So, Simon, there is no limit to when you can get married. You can even get married at 100. It's to find the right partner and to find the right commitment and to find the right thing for you first before. Because before you get married, you have to be prepared to give someone else you. Because that person, us as women, will be demanding you. So you cannot say when is the right time. You get married to the right person. You get married to that person that you love. You get married. You will know when you're connected, you're connected. So you can meet, you can say, I want to be married when I'm 50. I promise you tomorrow you'll walk out and you say, oh my God, I want to marry this person. And tomorrow you'll be down on your knees and you'll be marrying them. So there's no right time. Just evaluate it. What do you want out of a marriage? What is marriage to you? What is the kind of woman you're looking for? You're not going to find a perfect woman. You're going to have to live with who will understand you. What is your destination? What is your future? How many kids do you want? Are you of the same tribe? Are you of the same thinking? What are the parents like? Don't forget the parents of the mother. The mother-in-law has to like you. That's one thing. What kind of family are you marrying yourself into? You might like someone and you're going to find that they're full of drunkards and useless people. I won't say drunkards are useless, but you know what I mean in Africa. Like they're not willing to work. They're just there. They're waiting for you to give them more than making an arranged situation. Do a traditional wedding. Do an traditional. Because I remember we long time ago, all our parents did a traditional wedding where you go and ask hand in marriage, the families talk and they agree. So, Simon, your answer is there is no limit to when you want to marry. You might marry 10 years later. You might marry 3 wives. You know, in Africa, in Kenya, we can marry how many we want. So, there's no time, there's no limit. But you being, if you're a young man and you don't know where you are at now, save your money, establish yourself where you have your own things, your own car, your own home, your own money, and then marriage will come. Very easy. That's it. It'll auto because you've already established yourself. When were you thinking of marrying as well, Simon? Because you haven't replied. You've asked me the questions. And Elizabeth, thank you for making me aware that my speaker was not working. And guys, don't forget to like the video because of course I'm recording for you tonight and we're having this conversation. And me as Pen Mama Nation, I'm just here to give it as I can. I want to apologize to my audience, the ones who like changing of God. It's been raining in Britain. London has been raining, guys. From morning to afternoon to evening, we have not had a break. Today, when I went out to throw seeds to the grass, I need to buy more seeds so that the grass can grow by itself. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's no rain, there's no dryness at the moment. So you find yourself and know when you are ready to marry. So there's no limit. Any other question, guys? I was just saying find out yourselves and be you. Work hard. Don't leave it too late. People leave things very late. But live a happy life. Live you. Live you. Do you. Don't care about nobody else. Nobody matters. God matters. Nobody matters in this earth. People just mean something to you. But it doesn't matter what they say, what they do. You do you. Love yourself. First and foremost, learn to love yourself. Then you will do you. Like me. Me najipenda. I love myself so much. So we have Actimel here, which is a gut system little yogurt. I'm going to have it now because I had dinner. If you watch the previous video I did live, I had to cut it because a lot of you were not on because my video was vertical. That's what they said to me. And now I decided to put it horizontal like this because then I know that all of you are here to watch me. So as you know, I'm Pen Mama Nation. Any questions, anything? My experience is also is um a lot of people like talking, a lot of people like to distract you from what you're doing. Stop putting your mind into those talks. People talk. Humans were meant to talk. Humans are made to distract you. I also found every time you are almost to the finish line, like me, I mean, the finish line, the devil comes in like this, like that, distracts you. Your kids say something to you. I had an argument with my son 2 weeks, 2 days ago, because he's here. And every time the girlfriend is always calling him, where are you? What time are you coming? And he's with his mom. He's with his mom. Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting. And I got crazy and I just was angry with the guy until he's upset with me. Because I was just like, take, I'm not caring about her and everything. I went for it. I told him, he cried on the phone. I said, I'm done. How do you fight for your son because of a woman? How do you? You don't. Not in my culture, not in my life. So this is the devil. This is just things that are happening. Soon he'll be here. This son is like this. He'll be here. He's always, even high. I tell her, you can't take him from me. You can't think you can do your thing. I'm the mother. So when you are I'm in a finishing line of so many things right now. There are three things, big major things, that they're almost there. I'm just waiting. Tomorrow I'm praying on my knees. And God is good. And I will disclose once I know it's happening. So the finishing line for you is, if you want to be married, marry. If you want a girlfriend, have her. If you want a mother of the kids, just do you. I cannot tell you what to do, but do you, because when you do it, you'll understand. You will know. Most of the time we reach to fighting, arguments, trying to just don't justify yourself. Ladies, talk to your partner softly. Another thing I've learned with the men is be quiet, guys. Ladies, be quiet to your man. Let him talk. Let him be the ruler. I know people say I'm fashionist, and yeah, right. No, but in the end of the day, I'm African. I cannot change that. And my fashionist is, yes, okay. Of course, some things we don't agree. You can lay it out, but sometimes it's better to be at peace than chaos. In terms of your kids living in the Western world and you're brought up from diaspora, I would say diaspora people, is let them do what they want to do. And I always do that. And my kids come home to my house for dinner every week. They're here wanting food again for me to cook for them. They're missing the food they remember. They're missing me as a mother. And I cook and I give them. So we have Twaya. Hi, said hi. Hello. Yeah. I hope I said it twice. Yeah, Twaya. Yeah. Twaha. Sorry, Twaha. So basically what I'm saying is, don't be full of control. Don't be full of yourself. Think of others. If you have a partner, go half and half. Have a conversation. I was talking to another lady. Valentine is a merchandise day. It's not Valentine. It's a merchandise day for you to go to the shop, buy those things. You do that romance one day. It actually turns out to be the worst because you've planned it so much, and it turns out you forgot the rose, you forgot the ring, the girl forgot to cook, she burnt the food. The opposite happens on what you're planning, because you've put so much energy into a merchandise day than what you actually feel for that person. A Valentine can be every day. You can buy that sexy knicker and wear every day, that sexy bra you can wear every day. Clean yourself, plan. Even don't have to do the Valentine. You can make a Valentine day, make a special meal, have a wine, have a chat. Let's watch a movie on Netflix. A romantic movie would be fine. But ladies, you're expecting a ring, chocolates, roses. Stop it. The man will give you when he's ready. I have experience to know about men. When they want to give you, they will give you. When they don't want to give you, they ain't gonna give you. You can throw tantrums, you can break up with him, you can call him all sorts of names. It doesn't work like that. Even when they're born, that's why they're called men in the first place. Amen. AMAN is because he is the ruler and the controller of that household. That respect for you, ladies, these are for ladies. Learn to appreciate him. He may not tell you he loves you every day, but he's with you. He may not have conversation with you about certain things because he knows how you behave, what you say. Leave him alone. Don't ever touch his phone. As soon as you touch that phone, that is it. You're looking for trouble. You're trying to look for an excuse. You're trying to blame him for so many things because whether you touch the phone or you don't touch the phone, if he's going to do anything, he's going to do it, whether you like it or not. But being humble, being quiet, you will get that ring on your finger. That's all I can say to you. I don't want to talk more because now if I talk more, you men will now read me and now you start treating me with what I'm telling you. So we have Kyle, yeah, Kylie. Hi, Cupid. Hi, from. So basically, what I'm saying is be patient. If you don't know, you don't know. Remember, when you meet him as he is. Learn him. Sometimes in our country, Nairobi, Kenya, the man ends up going with a maid. Why? Because she's quiet. She's serving him every day. You brought her in. Yo, serving my husband. Go and him is now starts looking at her. Look at how quiet she is. She's in her little tight jeans, her little t-shirt, very innocent. She's come from the village with a short African hair. His eyes start going tingling, tingling, because now he starts seeing beauty in this girl. She's serving him. She's quiet. She's bringing his beer. She's bringing his thing. Next minute, they are with each other. Now you ask yourself, the one who's walking with a handbag like this, yeah, 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 every day, you're making noise for him. That's why he's ended up going there. Not that I'm saying men are also greedy because they're hunters, they're lions. A lion does not have one female. He has to go all over the place. That's how you have to look at the whole picture. I'm not saying you have to put up with a man doing these things, but it's the reality. So learn to come. Now, you men as well, I'm coming for you. You have a good woman, you take advantage of her. Don't you know that that woman will walk as soon as she came with you? So it balances. If you're not ready to commit, it's rather you tell her, let's be lovers. What is it called? Let's be, friends with benefits. Make it clear from the beginning, woman, I just want to be friends with benefits. Then it's up to the woman to say yes or to say no. That's it. Men, be truthful also. You have someone at home and you pretend you don't have anyone at home. It's not fair, but they always say karma. But I don't want to go into this relationship because it's a very tricky one. I can say this about men, women, about this. I can give advice to more women to actually have that courage of that man relationship with. Make him your best friend, make it into laughter. When that man going home, he ain't gonna forget you. He'll tell you every day in your messages, I miss you, I need to see you. You know, you can also like someone and they're not telling you where you belong. But let me tell you, your text message will come. There's a time it goes round. Your text message will come. Take it as that, okay, have a good evening. You haven't discussed marriage, you haven't discussed the future. You are just trying to see what it works. Because that's why I say to everyone, make yourself happy. Today is today. Yesterday was yesterday. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Stop thinking about tomorrow. Stop putting demands. You did not give birth to that man to make demands. You, as a woman, carry yourself with carry yourself with pride, carry yourself. It doesn't matter what you do behind closed doors. It doesn't matter what you've passed this. It doesn't matter how many people you go with. The point is, if you are bringing someone into you, respect that person and that person should respect you. If both of you don't respect, part your ways. It's very simple. There's no demanding. There's no what is you promised me this or I'm in love with him. You this. There's no such a thing. You find it within yourselves. That's why I say you're adults. You can talk about it. You can do what you need to do, and then okay, yeah. Max, you said you're back. Are you Max? Are you keep going and coming back to other channels? Stay here and stop going up and down. I'm giving advice here. So what I can say to you is kindly just relax. Take your time, get him to be your best friend. Men, get her to be your best friend. Find out exactly what she wants. If she's telling you she wants children and marriage, walk away. If you don't want that, tell her the truth. Women, tell the man the truth. Sometimes you just want the man for your personal whatever, right? So tell him. Then everything is in check. When you're not ready to see him and you're not in the mood, the pain is hurting because you got your period pain, you've got problems, tell him you're busy at the moment. That's it. Don't start giving him your big headaches of, I need this, I need money for this, I need. Stop it. We're in the Western world. Me, I'm talking from here now. I'm not talking from another country. I'm talking now from London. Let us just negotiate on friendship and happiness. I teach people be happy. Stop dragging. If it's come to an end, let go. It's come to an end. Find another. You'll find another happiness. You can be with someone for so long and think that was your happiness. When you then try something else, it's like when you eat chips every day. You're not going to eat chips for the rest of your life. You get bored of In fact, you don't want to see anything to do with potatoes. It's the same thing with a relationship. If you're not working out, don't be jealous he might be finding someone else. Another thing we get wrong is you get too jealous. I've been too jealous. There was one time you just see anybody smiling, you think there's something going on. It is not good for you. You have to let go. Appreciate he's sitting next to you at that moment. Appreciate even the time you have with that person at that moment, and make it a moment to remember. Because the next time you want to meet that person, you remember what you had yesterday. And it becomes then a habit and it starts being good. Sooner or later, a ring might come out. Sooner or later, you find out that this guy is the one for you. So, ladies, I'll advise you now, as my maturity has come in, I've learned a lot. I used to be, of course, I've had the man love me so much, but I used to be, I'm done with you. But as I've got maturity now, I love the moment I'm spending with that person. Just even having a drink and talking about life. I realize this is taking me like when I was 16 again, a teenager. I said, you mean the life is sweet like this? I can find a sweet man like this. Because I'm not putting marriage, I'm not, of course, now children, but I'm not putting, I want kids, I want marriage. Oh, he's not giving me money. Oh, he's not doing this for me. Oh, he's not doing that for me. I'm putting, this is my life at this time now. This is me in 2026 in February. I'm spending time with this person. We're having a conversation. We're having a drink. I know what's going to come out of it in the end. You understand? This is someone I'm seeing. So towards the end, the bedtime stories comes after. But when you go home, you're feeling that contentment. Or when you're in your house with that person, you feel that contentment. You go, you shower in the morning, you make your breakfast, you serve him in bed. This is life. That's it. Are you showering? He'll tell you yes or no. You shower, brush his teeth. Babes, I'm going out. He'll kiss you on the cheek, forehead, whatever. That's what you do now. Me, I kiss like that. When he's going, I get kissed like that. After I made the breakfast, of course, I've come back in the bed to warm, right? So you get kissed again on the forehead. You know that feeling? It's like a little girl again, and you're like, oh my God. So nice. Even now, when you're sleeping, you stretch your leg, you're like, oh, hey, you're dreaming of the situation last night because you've made it positive. You haven't demanded, you haven't asked, even, where are you going? Let me see that mobile phone. Who's that calling you? Why are you never here? Da, 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 all over the place. And then you spoil the whole thing. So now, ladies, Valentine is coming. Do this for me and please preach this and say, what? Mama Nation was right. Go get yourself your little lingeries, whether it's a little knicker G-string with a matching bra. That's all you need. You don't even need stockings. Don't do things that you never did before. Do stuff that is you. Wear your little high heel, wear a long jacket. In fact, tell him that day you're going to be late home, but you've taken your clothes and changed in your car or changed somewhere else with a little thing underneath with a long jacket. I'm talking if you're in the UK or even around the world, how the weather is. Just be late. Ladies, do me this Valentine and come back and we'll have this conversation. Go and get something cute underneath. It can just be a little knicker and a little bra. Brand new, he's never seen it before. Make a meal and tell him you're running late and ask him what time he's going to be home. He'll tell you, I'll be arriving. Okay, tell him when you get home, let me know because I'm running late. 10 minutes before he's getting home, let him open the door, and that next minute, tell him you got some food shopping. Come and help me. As he's coming out to come and see you in your food shopping, obviously discreetly, or in your hallway, or where you live, I don't care, or even the bathroom, just say to him, come and help me with my food shopping. As he open that door, you can open also your jacket. That's it. That is your Valentine. That is what sparks everything. If you couldn't get pregnant, you might get pregnant that night. If you couldn't do this, that man will be like, what? Yeah? Shocked. This is what it sparks the whole situation. There's no routine. There's no demanding roses. There's no, I have to have chocolates. I have to have a ring. Or he's not proposed to me this Valentine. You gossiping ladies. This man I've given him. Stop it. Grow up. And just do that night. And trust me, that's when things can change. That's when he sees you differently. That's when he says, oh my God, this is my woman. This is the one I want. Because there are certain things maybe you don't do as a woman. He doesn't feel he's going to give you what you want. So stop demanding. We're in 2026. There's no demands anymore. Be calm, be collective. Do today is today. 14th Valentine, if you survive 2026, you just say, I'm alive. What am I doing now? Go to the kitchen after that with your little knicker on, your little bra on. Start cooking. Cook anything. Cook his favorite meal. Whether you only have eggs in the house, cook those favorite eggs. Cook them with love. Babe, I got you your favorite wine, or I got you your favorite whiskey. Would you like a glass of shot? Yes. Now serve him as you're wearing those little things. Give it to him. When your cooking is watching, exactly, this is what makes him feel wow. This is where you're gonna get grabbed. This, even if you had a boring life, it's gonna get sparkly that night. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get everything. I don't want to say too much of guidelines of YouTube here. So you're gonna have to learn how to do stuff like that without expecting. And remember when he's brought up his mommy's boy or so, but men need to be pampered like a baby. Now, I'll give you an example. When you give birth, my mom told me men, the way to his heart is food, even from the time he's born. When you give him a lot of milk, it goes to his toes. So when it goes to his toes, she meant he's growing, But girls are born with hips. So they just sit, even when they're in the stomach, they're refusing. Ladies, you can testify this. You can comment here if you are a mother. When you're giving birth to a girl, you are in pain all night because she's lazy. She don't want to come out. Boys just pop out. Pwah! Even the stomach is lined like this for boys, and for women, girls, it's down because the girl is heavy and she's sitting there. She don't want to come out, and the girl doesn't want to eat. Even till today, when you have teenage girls, they don't want to eat. They tell you they're not hungry, and you're seeing her; she's as skinny as anything. She doesn't want to eat. Boys will rummage your fridge. They'll be looking for food. They'll want the steak. They'll finish all the food. You can serve chicken wings and it's for everybody. You find that they've squandered everything. They're not even let you pick one. You see the difference. So that's why they say boys are for mummies and girls are for daddies. Boys are where you need to nurture. You need to nurture them. Men, you need to nurture him. You need to take care of him. You need to comb his hair. You need to do so many things. But quietly, no noise. If you watch marriages of positive marriages or continuous marriages, where you wonder why that man loves that woman. Sometimes a woman, I would say, like, she's overweight, she's big, and he's a tall, handsome man. And you say, what does he find in her? Or you find that the woman is very pretty, skinny, and she's got a man there with a big belly, whatever. Yeah? Opposites. But you ask yourself, how long have you guys been married? 15 years. You look and you wonder, what did they find in each other? One of them is calm. One of them has caught the key to the man's heart. And then he does not want a city girl because she's too much. When are you giving me money? The last time you gave me money, I need to buy a handbag. I need dollars. I need this. You're not good enough. Blah, 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 blah. You're like this. You're like that. So this is where now it goes wrong, because all you're doing is telling him his faults instead of encouraging him. Babe, the last time you bought me a handbag, when is it, babe? Now, babe, you're reminding him your birthday. If he doesn't remember your birthday, there's no love there. If he doesn't remember anything, there's no love. But I'm not saying that you capture what I'm saying. I'm just saying to you how to learn to be happy without expectation, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're not in a relationship. The other thing is, I hope, Simon, you learned what I said. Right, let me read some stories. Max, hi, said, hi, what about this? What is IDK? I don't know those parables. I need to Google it to find out what does IDK mean. So what I can advise all of you, and thank you for being here tonight. I've been here quite long now. We are almost, oh my God, I don't even know. It's telling me 102. So I've gone 60. I'm going to about 2 hours, guys, right? On this channel, right? So don't forget to like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Road to 2000. And I'm doing these lives at night. Um, what are you, Kindiki from Kindiki Lives? I don't know. What is Kindiki Lives? What is Kindiki? I'm not. I've not lived in Kenya for years. Um, oh, you're doing a love something. Okay, John Joseph. Yeah, John Joseph. I don't know what is Kindiki. Can you tell me what is Kindiki? Because I don't live I've not lived in Kenya for a very long time. Most of my life I've been here. And I went to like a British system school. So I never learned Swahili. My Swahili is from watching news of Swahili. High amount. I'm talking about relationship. A lot of you are liking this. Now, don't forget to like, guys. Subscribe, Pen Mama Nation. Yeah, niko hapa, niko na nyinyi. Kenyans, right? Can you put what is Kindiki? Tell me what is Kindiki lives. Kindiki, is it like, I don't know what is Kindiki. Kindiki is, I don't know. Anyway, so guys, I'm talking about Valentine is coming, and I'm not so sure like how you guys are. Now, I've talked about the women. Now, you guys as well. You've got a nice person in your life. Okay, you got a relationship. Let's say you've got a woman, you're not taking her anywhere. You don't want to marry her. You don't want to give her too much of yourself. You're just boring. You're just there. Remember, you are committing yourself to someone. Learn to have energy and be with that someone. Give them what they want. If you know I like roses, go and buy one rose and give me one rose. Send me roses here, guys. You're watching me. Quite a few will watch. Men, now before I talk, send me a rose now. It ignites me more. I feel, okay, this guy is thinking about me. See, you change the narrative. Women, we're temperamental. We got periods. We are all over the place. Bah, 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 bah. Especially black women. We can get, this mouth was born to talk, 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 nonstop like a chicken. But to soothe us, to make us be calm, just talk to us. Hey, babe, I'm not liking this. And maybe I make noise. Oh, you've never given me anything. Then you could say, what were you expecting? She says chocolate. Okay, you tell her, okay, I've heard of it. Of course, if she carries on, you say, listen, look, listen, I'm the man here. I'll give you when I'm ready. Now, next time, maybe 2 days later, go and buy her a chocolate. Come and give it to her. Learn, you go shopping with her. She comes home. Oh, you see her eating her favorite chocolate, her favorite drink. You see her, maybe she's even having Weetabix in the morning. Sometimes it's not about chocolate. We might not afford chocolate, right? But it's the thought of giving her something. Babe, can you go to the kitchen with a little present, wrap it up? Even you don't have to wrap it up in good paper. It can be wrapped up in newspaper. Just say, oh, can you bring me that newspaper there? In that newspaper, maybe there might be a little envelope with a little voucher to her favorite jewelry shop, Pandora, Swarovski's crystals here, or Swarovski. Or it could be just something small, a hairpin that's got a bit of diamond on it. I've got one on here. let me show you. Or let's say like a pin like this. A lit her favorite lipstick. Snatch her favorite lipsticks from the house. She must have some lip gloss like that. Maybe a little pin. Something sparkly. Something sparkly. Hairpin, earrings, something small, and give it to her. That will keep her quiet now and then to appreciate her love. Sometimes write her a poem. Babe, it's the day since I met you. You're the best thing that I ever had. Um, you know, you're one of my best girlfriends. That thing, you're one of my best girlfriends. That comment, or wife, or thank you for being the mother of my children if you're not married, or thank you for being in my life. I appreciate you. I know we don't have a lot of money right now, but I promise you we are working towards our future goal. What would you like to do next month? Next month, take out that money you're buying steak or going to drink in the bar. Keep it. Take her out for a little sauna or a little wine in the bar if she likes drinking. I'm talking about drinking because in Kenya, I know this is our social life. Our social life we have to go out basically. People have to go drinking. People have to party. We've always done, we're party after party. Be romantic. Be calm. I know there are some women we are all over the place. Yap, 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 yap. Fine. But there's a time when she can't. Maybe when she got like her period pain, go and get a tea towel with hot water, put it on her back. Tell her, can I just put it on your back to soothe her, or get her a hot water bottle, massage her, things like that. Do something that is uh, connecting you and her. This is what now maybe she might realize, oh, this man is caring. And once you're caring, you sort of now we mellow down. Right. So what have we got? John Joseph, looking so beautiful as always. Thank you, John. John, where are you from, by the way? John Joseph, where are you from? My father was called Joseph. Kindiki means folded or folding. Ah. Oh, you're folding each other. You're mixing each other. Anyway, so this is for Vlas. So John Joseph, where are you from? I'm only wearing this is my 90 in UK. It's got a tag still. I put it on. I found it the other day in the drawers. I bought this couple of years ago, but it's winter here, so this is warm. I don't need to put my heating on. I don't need to put the heating on. It's just keeping me. It's nice and cozy. It's more of a Christmassy jumper. Guys, don't forget to like pen. I'm a nation here. So I'm just giving advice as a mature 50 plus woman on what's going on, how we can soothe ourselves, how we can like ourselves. Guys, don't forget to comment kindly. Also, if I can ask you guys, men and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, kindly please go and watch other videos. There's more of me on my shorts. I go changing of guards. There's some videos I've done, what's happening. It may not suit you, but the channel started as I tried to do so many things and I was working and I couldn't. So I started doing changing of guards at Windsor because it's close by and I felt it kept the channel running. But 2026, I'm trying to break now to go back to motherland. So I've decided to come live on YouTube, which I just put it live. I'm not gone to bed. I've got no makeup on. No makeup at all, guys. This is just me, Vaseline on my face. And I thought if I come and have a chat with whoever who's on their live here, of course, it gives me the watch hours, it gives me connection with you. You get to know me. So Saturday and Sunday, I've said this time from 8 in the evening, once I've settled, I'll be putting a live like now so that the channel has carried on. There's a lot, of course, I would like to do in the kitchen, cooking for you guys. I want to start exercising. I want to start doing beauty makeup, stuff like that, because the channel will change at some point because I just need it consistently and running. That's basically it. If you watch, there are some videos live. I just drive on the motorway. There are others where changing of guards. There are others where I'm talking like today. We've had conversations. Last week, there was a priest here. You're saying you wanted to marry me. And if he doesn't become a priest, he's coming for me. So, guys, I'm just here for this. And then now someone was asking me about marriage, and that's how I've got into this Valentine situation. Because most of it was I wasn't sure. I'm trying to go home. My mom's out there, and I've missed 35 years of her life. So I've been here now exactly 35 years. I came 1991. I was young, 18. I've had it all. I've had everything a woman has ever wanted. But at the same time, I'm not born in Britain. I'm born in Nairobi, Kenya, and I travel every year. Also, there are videos there when I'm in Kenya every year, you can see. And I just want to be home. I've been loving it. There's one I did very emotional of my country, Kenya, because I'm very passionate about Kenya. I love Kenya. I cannot change Kenya, not for anyone. I absolutely love it. And like I've become older, I appreciate it more. There are times when you don't appreciate, but that person has died, that one has died. You are left behind to be now the leader of these people who are left behind in Kenya. So that's what I'm going to do. At one point, of course, I'll be commuting to and fro because I've never taken the British passport. I'm thinking of it right now and I'm thinking quite hard. We're allowed dual citizenship. One thing that never allowed me to take a British is from the background I come from. And it can be very controversial, and it would be, I'd have to give up Kenya or live here. My children are obviously here. But in the long term, I've looked at it. I want to be in Kenya, regardless. I've had the opportunity, I've worked, I've raised my children, and nothing is left for me here right now. I don't want to work until I'm 67. It's not called for. It's cold. It's quiet. It's like now it's raining every day. I'm not complaining. There was one point I looked, rain, you are everything. We bath with you. We brush our teeth. We do everything. I'm not going to complain. But now it's reached a point. It's dark, rainy. There's nothing you can do. You're just indoors. You can't walk. You can't do, and which I do. I need to exercise physically, mentally, for my mind, for my soul, for me, to remove the bad omen that people bring me, to remove bad energy. I just want to be a positive. So those are one of the things I'm talking right now. So then it's come to the relationship bit of the Valentine, advising the ladies. Hopefully, men, you'll thank me, and men, thank you. You thank me for the ladies and gentlemen. You're here. You've joined me. Thank you. Just tell me, I'm from which country is yellow Valentine? Where are you from? Jamili. So that flag, I don't know which flag it is. Is it Sierra Leone flag somewhere in Namibia, Gambian flag? I know it's from Africa, but which country? Valentine. Hi, say hi. Kindiki means folding, folded or folding. I don't know. Am I folded or folding? I don't know. You tell me. But someone has sent me. I don't know if this phone will work. I've got a Kenyan phone. I can go grab it. But let me see if this phone is going to work. The flag. He sent me a flag. Put my pin. This is a Kenyan phone. It's bought in Kenya, this one. So the flag color is Burkina Faso flag. Oh my God, you're here. Burkina Faso. Is it Mofaso or Faso? This guy, this guy, I've seen him. He's quite cute. He's quite gorgeous. Women, we start being controversial on things like this. I like the way he's got that power. When you got power, it makes the woman feel, but he will probably, if you see him, tell him I love him now, innit? Such a gentleman. He's fighting for his country and he's not taking any nonsense. And I like that. I really like a man like that. That's my kind of guy who is ready to work for the true of the true. Right. Good evening, mom. Thank you. Wally, how are you doing? We're just talking about Valentine. Are you ready to marry? Guys, are you ready to marry? Talk to me. And I ate fish before. If you see my previous video, if you go back, I had salmon. I boiled plantain. No, not plantain, matoke, the green banana. Africans will know this. I boiled it and it's quite nice. In London here, UK, Windsor where I am, Windsor Castle where I am, is we don't get these bananas. But this is coming from Uganda, straight from Uganda. They export it. I got some. It's a lot in a box. I was like, I'm alone. So now I thought today I'm not going to try and cook it. I'm gonna boil it. And I've boiled it and it's so beautiful. So I'm boiling them tomorrow, all of it, and I'm going to freeze some of it because it's so nice. It was so nice. So I had it with salmon and I had it with so the salmon I have is with butter and herbs, and then I have prawns which are from Ecuador. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And they make this butter thing with it, which is like a red sauce, so that when you cook it, it's good. So we have Wally. So I'm from Burkina Faso. So we have, yes, thank you very much for joining me. So just talking about you guys finding yourselves because of my maturity. Of course, I'm a woman 50 plus, and it's just to find yourself on what you're going to do in your future and don't give up, but live your life and live for you. Don't live for anyone. Find happiness in you. Just don't. This is my advice to you. This is how long I've lived for. I've lived for half a century, guys. A century is 100. I've lived half a century. So what I know from leaving my country to here, I had all this. This is not new to me. I was raised in a very good family where my father had everything for us. So I've never lacked anything. We traveled, we went to the coast. I traveled to Europe, so I went twice. I came here, UK. So I've been to UK when I was about 16. So I'd been here. So it's not like it was my first time to be here and living here. And I went back and I came back again and I said, I don't want to be here. And they said, no, you're going back. So I came back. And there, from there on, that's where my life starts of living in the UK. So I've been very fortunate. So I had all these things, cars. My dad had BMW, Mercedes, Land Rover, Range Rover. I can tell you endlessly, but I don't want to discuss about me personally because I try not to say too much. Some people will know who I am, as in family name. I'm not the granddaughter. I'm the real original. But that being said, is living here and finding myself and working for myself and being who I am today taught me a lot. Like you raise your children, you fight for your children, you move jobs, you move houses, you leave a relationship, you break up. So many things happen. But over those years, I'm a warrior. You fight, you stay. So I got everything. I got everything. I got everything I ever needed. Jewelry, shoes, good men, everything, everything. But one thing I said true to myself was, I'm a Kenyan. I stayed with a Kenyan passport. One thing I said true to myself was, I was not going to be in a relationship where I'm not going to be happy. Another thing I said true myself is, my children are raised. I raised them alone. I would say partly alone, but my children now are raised, right? Most of their life. I have worked, I have looked after them until they're adults, until they've moved out. And that's the best thing I can give to myself because I'm a proud mother. I'm a proud everything. I did it on my own. I didn't rely on anyone. I didn't go and marry anyone. I could have easily married someone to raise my children, but I refused. Mere fact is, I protected my children from any harm to them. I protected them from what I knew was how I wanted them to be. And it's the best feeling because there's a lot of things that happen out here. Lot abuse, sexual abuse, all those things from a partner. I never wanted that for my kids, whether they're boys or girls. I never wanted that. I never wanted to hear because I don't know what I could have done. That's the truth. But it being said, I still work hard and I can buy myself anything and I can go anywhere and I can do anything. This channel was created because I want to go back to Kenya and help the less fortunate. That's for a fact because I've been lucky. I was born in a family that gave me everything. So when you raise your children, you start asking yourself, what is the purpose? Why are you there? Like you wake up, oh, I don't fight for my children anymore. I don't wake up for my children anymore. I just work. Oh, I found money. £1. You can have it. I found it in my pocket. I don't wake up anymore, worry about them being sick. Here, the school calls you, your children are sick, come and get them from the school. You're in the middle of the job, you're fighting for the job, you don't know tomorrow, you don't know how they're going to grow up, you don't know what they're going to do. All that kind of thing is going through you. All that kind of thing happens to you. But I stayed true to myself. I worked hard. I did it. They finished A level, they finished university, right? The young one did it. Two of my children are graduates. It's so proud. It's so nice. It's such a good feeling. Women, you can do it. You don't need no one. Men need women. So, no matter how you raise your children, no matter what you do, you may raise them and they never turn out to be what you expect. It doesn't matter. Your job is done. Your job now is to be an example to others. Take care of others. Look after others. Be true to yourself. Stop living a life that, because if you reach half a century, you start thanking God very much. I told everyone here, I became very close to God. When I mean close, I'm in church every Sunday. When I mean close, I pray. If I give you my testimony, all I think about is when I prayed. The tears, the everything, family, everything. But the best thing out of it, I grew out of it. I stopped worrying. I stopped wanting. I stopped shouting. I stopped crying. I started thinking about myself. I started thinking about what's my future? What do I need to do? And I started doing everything slowly. And I started, and I started, and I started, and it's coming together. I'm in the finish line. Finish line is a destination that, I've just told you, my country, I love. Finish line is to return back to Kenya with money, with my own car, with my own apartment. Worked hard, made sure it's happening, make sure it's there. Because without determination, without focus, without controlling your mind, without you knowing what you want, you'll never know what you want. You'll never know which destination. You'll always blame someone. You're brought up from a poor family. Let's not even say poor. Those are rubbish words from my mouth. Unless, let's say, with less food, less money. It doesn't matter. You are where you are. You're grown up now. Now you have to work with what you have. Don't look at other people. Don't want other people's things. Like I was explaining earlier on when the microphone was not working. You may want a Mercedes, but you can't afford. Right? Thank you. We've got Vilas who says, welcome home. Or Vilas, welcome home pen. Thank you. I have done a video as emotional. That video, I'll explain what that emotion is. You go through fighting with family, they take your things, they divide things, you're not included, or so many things. I don't even want to talk about it. But you start focusing on yourself. Those things you're fighting for, you can get them yourself. Just an inheritance, you are part of it, but does not mean it stops you from what you want to get. That's what I'm saying. An inheritance is our extra. I have to make you people think. My mind is very calculated. And I thank God. I'm a saint somehow, I think, because I'm talking not from thinking, from what I see things. So you have an inheritance. You're waiting for it. You have so many people you have to share with. They're taking more than you. It gives them right to take more than you because you're not there to fight for your share. But sometimes it's not about fighting for your share. The things they're doing to you is making you change your thinking, It's making you change. If these people are like this is your blood. At somehow same father, different mothers, but your blood, right? They're doing unspeakable stuff that you yourself you would not do to them. But then when they trigger you with these things, you start triggering yourself with your own thinking. That's where God comes in. God does not come because you're fighting them and you're arguing with them. That's where you're wasting your energy. That's the devil. The devil is playing with your mind. Your mind is focused. In fact, your mind is better than theirs. You can educate them. Maybe being in this country, I always say, when I went back home and my dad told me, go back, he was preparing me to go back in a maturity way, less emotional. Emotional meaning, I'm a woman, you're crying, hey, my brother did this. Less emotional meaning, why have you done that? Just one question, why? What makes you better than me? Because this is our fathers, but you are trying to take more than me just because I'm a female does not give you right. You can ask me, sister, can I take this? I could say yes, and I could say no. It's very simple. Those are the words I'm trying to tell you guys. One word goes a very far way. Yapping like this, you are making noise for yourself. So you struggle, you know the purpose, you know the meaning, you know where you're coming from, you know what you need. And one thing you need is your health, your mind, your body, your limbs, your legs. You can stand up, you can walk, you can see, you can hear, you can talk. Even when I had a meal today, thank you, Lord, I had a meal today. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm having. I may have money to buy a meal tomorrow. I don't know if I'll survive tomorrow. I don't know if I go to bed, if I'll wake up. I don't know if I walk tomorrow on the road, someone will hit me and die. You see, these are the things you need to focus. Don't emotionally get attached to unnecessary behavior of someone who is being despiteful. That person is probably the devil in your life. They're the devils of everything they're doing to you. But you are focusing to reaching the other side of the land or back, and they are coming and poking you. It's like you're walking and you can see the finish line there, and someone comes with a digger and scoops out the soil. Now you have to start thinking, how are you going to reach to that destination, that line, finishing line? Even those runners who do 10,000 meters, they have to finish. When are we finishing? When they're running at 10,000, we don't know how long it is. If you were told to run, would it take you a whole week to finish 10,000? Then it takes them 2-3 hours when we watch them on TV, our runners. So you're trying to reach the other side, but you're getting a distraction from people. That's where now you have to start thinking for yourself. How am I going to cross on the other side? The digger came and dug the hole. There's a hole I need to go down under, fast down there, try and figure out how I'm going to try and climb there. You know, when you see mountain climbers, they go up and they fall with their rails. Don't they try to figure out it's either death or I stick that thing on the wall and start climbing no matter how tight. This is why you need to train your body. Training means you need to learn to be calm, drink water, sleep early. Don't think about things that are not important. And money is a source of devil, evil. It helps us live, but it's a lot. Money is a, 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 um, a breakup of so many people. You lend them, they don't pay you back, you've fallen with that person. Your family steals from you, you've fallen with that person. Someone steals from you, you've fallen with that person. You see, it's just something that is controlling us without us knowing we're being controlled. But when you are collected and you're next to God, I was saying, when you're near God, you just see these things as, look at these people here. They don't even know tomorrow they can die and leave them behind. In fact, that they're stealing from you, they will leave it behind and you will go and collect it and take it and it will become yours. Because if they're not there, who does it belong to? And they don't even have kids. My brothers don't have kids. So who will it belong to? Next of kin is sister, right? So sometimes in life, or their wives, who they think they're going to claim. Sometimes in life, those are the distractions of what your future is. As African, I'm talking to you. If you're English, and unfortunately, you also probably not go through about land, but maybe you go through other issues. But I'm just saying that our distractions, our purpose of life is be an example for others by what you do, giving back to society, make happiness, even make people laugh. Send me a joke here. Let make me laugh. That has made my day. That has made me say, oh, you people made my day. So we have Verisha here. Hi, say hi. Yeah. Venetia. Venetia. Yeah, hi. And Venetia, Nairobi from South Africa. God bless you. Thank you so much. Nandio from South Africa. Okay, thank you guys. Yes, just say where you're from. So I'm just giving you an intake of how you can be a better person, have motivation, never look at others. What you have less does not mean I'm better than you, I have more than you. It means I've acquired more, but does not mean you might be better than me in many things and I've acquired many things. But in the end of the day, we are all the same. We have the same organs. We need air to breathe. We need to sleep. We need to eat to get energy. We need to drink water to cleanse our gut. We need to go toilet. Number one, number two, we have to shower. We have to brush the teeth. But if you look at the routine, it's the same. We have to wake up and drink coffee, or we have to drink tea. We are all doing the same things, just in different time spaces, different countries, different society, different everything. Does not mean I'm better than you. You watching me, you also better than me. At something you can tell me here, you helping me, you're connecting with me. So be an example to people, Africans or diasporas. People laugh for ages. If I laugh now at work, I remember there's a time we would laugh at work. People come out of the office, what's going on here? And we're like, we're just having fun. We are the outside people. We're not in the office. We are laughing. Ha ha ha. We play music, everything. You find that your managers are not happy for you. And we're like, we're just in our element. You're just doing what you know. You understand you're at work, but you're doing your thing. You're at break. You don't care. But you forget you're at work because you're having laughter. But you see, the society has forgotten that. The social media has kicked in. I see the TikTok. I like when people make funny things. I laugh and laugh and laugh. But you find people are talking about someone else, someone else's life. Someone has come to social media and what's the purpose of all that? It makes no sense. Okay, some people like this, controversial. You want to be irrelevant. You want people to know you. But why would a child of being born now want to know all these commotions and argument? That used to be my grandmother embarrassed. We're living a generation of you're going to embarrass the children. They don't want to know. They don't want to. One day this internet is going to crash. One day this internet, we might even all leave it and it runs by itself. My channel will run forever, right? Who's going to watch it? At this time, in 10 years' time, I'll be irrelevant because nobody wants to listen to what I'm saying right now, right? So, in terms of all of us as human beings and being together, put God first, appreciate what you have, appreciate where you came from. You're 21, change it. If you're less, you didn't have anything in life, you can have it now. Try it and see if you can have it. At least you say that time, if you look at the generation of our parents, none of them had much. So we can't blame them for not having a mobile phone. We can't blame them for not having this and not having that. These things are just invented recently. And these material things are just born to trap us as human beings. You can buy and buy and buy and buy. We have buy now, but get one free. Sales are coming, everything. Me, do I need that outfit? This is enough. I can wear this for the whole week now. I'm the kind of person, right? My tag is still showing. I'm the kind of person I used to buy and buy and buy. And one day I'll show you. I have to do these videos and tell people everything I have is nice. Because, of course, what I bought, it has to be nice because I want to look nice, right? Most of the time, I've never even worn those things. There are a lot of things in my wardrobe that are still new. I've never worn them. There are things maybe I've put on weight. I'll try them and show you guys, look, that doesn't fit me anymore. Maybe wore it twice. It's hanging in the wardrobe, right? That's material things. I'm working uniform, 10 years in the company. I work Monday to Friday. I work sometime the weekend overtime. I hardly wear these things. When am I ever going to wear them? When I go to Africa, I buy something new. I forget. When I reach Africa, I buy an African outfit. I forget. It's like I'm buying, 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 buying. But it doesn't matter. So let's say I vanish tonight. What's going to happen to all the things that I have? The kids will get rid of that. They'll get rid of that. And they'll throw so many things. Oh, this is mom. They'll throw it. This is mom. Throw it. You see, waste of money, waste of things. But if I had focused, I'll probably be having a property in Nairobi. If I'd focused, I'll be having a good, thank you, Venetia. Yeah. If I saved, I would be traveling now. I would be taking a flight ticket. I'm tired. I would have now been going to Nairobi for 2 weeks. The age has taught me. There are things where now you look, and I'm telling you from me, the experience I've had. It's not about being in London. It's about what is the future. So I've lived half a century. The government wants me to work until I'm 67 years old. Where in Africa, with inherited land, does your mother work at 67? Yeah, she can go and sit with a chair, direct people in the shamba, go and dig this. Okay, there are some parents who still do it. They like it for the activity, fine. But imagine your mom at 67 going to work in a cold country 15 hours a day. Will I even be able to see at that time properly? Will I be able to handle what I do right now? Will I be able so many things at 67? And most of the time, we don't make it at 60. People stop working, they die tomorrow in England. Heart attack, stroke. You're sick with prostate cancer. You're sick with breast cancer. You're sick with something, arthritis, everything from sitting, from not moving, from not having sun. Everything is killing you in your body slowly because the government has made it. We have to work until 67. They know we are not making it at 67. So all the pension that I've saved, let's say I've got 35,000 saved after the government takes it. Doesn't give it to my kids. They take it. They take your money. This is London or UK. Let's say London. Let's say England. We're known as England. UK is Scotland and a lot. Little countries, Wales, Ireland and Scotland join together. Great Britain, right? Let's say England. England is by itself. So what happens to me at 67? I'll be old. I'll be frail because of the weather. I'll be pushing a little cart, going to the bus, entering the bus, going shopping, picking a tin of this, a tin of that, and going home. Making a sandwich. I have to pay for the winter bill. I have to pay for the everything else with my $1,000 or $1,000 a month. And I've worked all this time till 67. Over 40 bloody years, we would say. 50. Even maybe no, because if I'm no, so I've done 35 years in UK right now, 50, right? The next 15 years. So let's say about 50 years I've worked in this country. I'm getting back 1,000. It's a joke. So these are the things where if you focus, especially a diaspora from abroad, you will get to your destination. So when you are having children, bring them calmly, understand them, talk to them so they're your best friends, so you know what they're doing most of the time. You'll fall out with them for sure, but in the end of the day, they'll always come back home. If you have a partner, love that partner. Women, love your man. Man, love your women. Love is once. When you get together, you share. No one is better than the other. Have fun. Share that love. Be together. You may disagree. You may want different things, but explain to that person. You don't need to shout. You don't need to fight. They don't need to be physical violence. They don't need to be much. Just share. Love each other. You, If you cannot give yourself to someone, leave people alone. Go you do your drinking, go do your partying, go do your hiking, go do what you want to do. If you're a womanizer, become a womanizer. If you're a drinker, become a drinker. If you're a workaholic, work until you get so much money. But don't be selfish to use people and then you leave them, because what goes around comes around. Someone will do that to you at a time you need them. When it comes to your family, differentiate yourselves from emotional, where, oh, they do this to me, they've taken this from me, they have used me, they have stolen mom's money. It's none of your business. That person has done that because they're evil, because they're rotten. Just look. You can question them. Why have you done this? They'll give you an answer. Leave it at that. You don't need to fight about it. You don't need to justify yourself. The only person who can judge you, the only person who gives you the results you want, is God, Almighty Father. God, Jesus Christ, whoever who you adore, with whoever, which Christianity, Muslim, whatever you adore in your soul, in your mind, is the only person who can judge what goes on. Some of it is a testing of your strength. Some of it is a testing of who you are as a person. So there's no point of fighting your own blood. There's no point of fighting your own children. There's no point of fighting your husband. A woman is made to make things together. You become maturity. You become a leader. You become the household holder of everything. With the support of your husband, you listen. Listen to what he's telling you, or your boyfriend, or your partner, or your friend with benefit, whatever you have together. A man and women are different, but we can come together. Our bodies were made to come as one. Finished. Anything else does not matter. If you love, you love. If you don't love, you stay alone. If you find good people, leave them to be good. If you're bad, you go with your bad people. That's it. But as long as you are 21 plus, as I've said, you are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for what you do. You are responsible for how you hurt people. You are responsible for everything that happens in your own self. If you're self-less motivated, I cannot help you. Find your motivation, whatever that makes you happy. If you brush your teeth and your breath is smelling and you know you don't brush your teeth, that's between you, your toothpaste, and your toothbrush and your teeth. That's it. If you decide you want to be somebody without purpose, that's what you've chosen. When other people are making it, if you look at millionaires, they'll always tell you, when people are sleeping at night, I was awake trying to figure out how I will make the next dollar. The other day I was driving and I saw someone writing on the Tesla. This was the original Tesla until, what's his name? Elon Musk went and made others. So he made it a public, quick thing. Next minute they're recalling Teslas because they're burning. Others are speeding and they're killing themselves with them. You know, it's like he never slept. He said he used to sleep in the warehouse. He was calculating how to make money and he got it right and he did it. So why would I look at him? I don't want to make a Tesla. It's not my dream. It's not something I would think about. I won't even look at him. I don't care about Elon Musk. Who is he? Elon Musk. It's got nothing to do with me. That's his passion. That's not my passion. My passion is I've lived, I've had everything that I've ever wanted. Now it's time for me to be at home and to try and make somebody happy or smile. Mainly for me is children. Whether I can bring them a sweet, whether I can bring them a shoe from here, whether I can buy them something from there, whether I can try and educate them, whether I can try and do something. I'm trying to give back to society. So what I'm trying to teach you is a purpose in life is, what is the meaning of your life? Of course, you're not half a century plus me. My ambition is, I'm giving you example of how someone has made this, what is it called? This Boya. So the person who's made this is called Boya, for us to talk for you. Social media, they realize we're recording for YouTube. We needed a voice so that you can hear us. The more you use one of these mics, the better the algorithm reads. When this person invented this thing, he knew what he was doing. Now, I don't want to invent this thing. This is what I'm saying. We can't copy each other. Someone has to come up with some. Someone else will even come with a better one. Even might be a floating one. You just put it here, it might float one day. I don't even need to touch it. You understand? Someone's going to invent something one day. Invent yourself. Invent your purpose. Invent your future. Invent what you want. So, this is my conversation with you. Let us live in peace. Let us live as one. You don't have to live how I live. I don't have to live how you live. I don't care what you do. You don't have to care what I do. But we can have a laugh. We can have a conversation. You can listen to me. And thank you guys. I really appreciate you. But I'm gonna love and leave you because gosh, I've been here for an hour. I can't even see now. I think I've been here now 2 hours, guys. I need to go. I've given you time. I've had my dinner. I've enjoyed this conversation. Happy Valentine's to a lot of you because I might not see you during Valentine's Day. Of course, we're coming to, when is it? What day is it today? Today, fourth? Is it fourth or fifth or what? Sixth is, I know it's a Monday, is it? Is it sixth on Monday? Oh, 7th of February today. My God, I've lost time, guys. I've lost time. 7th of February today. So 8, yeah. So Valentine will be, oh, some early next week, I think, Tuesday or something. Anyway, guys, what I can say to you is be true to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the people who have never seen me. Always a pleasure to have you. I've got more videos here. Don't forget, guys, kindly like, comment, tell me what you want me to talk about. I can come back live again tomorrow. I don't know, maybe during the day or night again. Last time I did a night one. Sunday, I know people are going to sleep for Monday morning. I can do another live, but I try to do the lives on the weekend. I found that Saturday you guys are quite active. What a nice time to talk. And thank you, Varisha, for being here. Max was here tonight. We had what was it? Wally. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Good evening to me. Thank you. We had Villas. Thank you. Welcome home, mom. I'm lovely. Yeah. Guys, and those pretty more others. And don't forget we have John Johnson. He says you look so beautiful as always. Thank you, mwah. John. Mwah, mwah, mwah. What a pleasure. We have Valentine, and he was from Burkina Faso. Thank you. Is it? Yeah, Burkina Faso. Yeah, Burkina Faso. He sent his flag. He said he's there. Thank you. I've never had anyone from that country. Say hi to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I want to marry him. Tell him Pen Mama Nation wants to marry him. Of course, maybe I don't want to marry him. When you love, you love. I love someone else. Right. Say hello. When I love, I love. Kindiki, someone said Kindiki, yeah, Villas told me. John Johnson was there. We have a mount, higher mount. I didn't say hi to you. Now I'm saying hello to you. Yeah, we've had quite a bit. We have Sandra here. We had Max May. Thank you very much. We had Nikki Silo. I hope I've said it okay. Nako Silo. Thank you. What's this? He says, what's this? And then we have Muru P. Buru. Have you ever seen aliens? EU is asking me. Have I ever seen aliens? No, I've never seen aliens. My mom and everyone in the village always talked of aliens, but we did have an object fall from the sky. Was it from NASA? Was it the aliens? I don't know. Do I believe in aliens? I'm not even going to go there. Is it friction? It could be true. It could not be true. I put it this way. I believe in God And some of these things to me would be scientific. I'm leaving it at that answer. You tell me, do you believe in aliens yourself? Why would someone ask me about aliens? You guys, do you believe in aliens? You answer for me. Tell me down here. Thank you for being here tonight. What a pleasure. Um, and then I'm reading here the comments. We've got Kylie, thank you. We have Tour, um, Tawa, no, Taha, yeah. Or Tua, I don't know how to say it. Elizabeth, thank you. You guys, forgive me. I'm of Nairobi citizenship. Oh, we have Star who's coming. He said, hi. Hi, babes. Hi, Star. How are you? What a pleasure. We have Kenny here too. Do you guys believe in aliens? Kindly, I was going to go, but now you've ignited me. Guys, do you believe in aliens? Tell me. Right. Then I've got my little drink here. I had some Vimto. Mm. I was due to drink my Actimel as well. That's for the guts. Right, guys. Do you guys believe in aliens? Tell me. Um, Stafford. Stafford, do you believe in aliens? Or Stafford, right. So we have Vimto. That's what I was drinking. Last time I was drinking Mirinda, people made noise. They hate Mirinda. So what I did is I put Vimto in this glass. It's not a wine glass. It's not wine I'm drinking. It's Vimto. I've got blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. I'm very health fanatic, living the life. That's great. Thank you. Yes, Kenny. Quality streets. You see, I spoil myself. I love myself. I've got to eat. I see that's why people were not on that video earlier on because my mic was off. It was flashing. So I've learned when it's flashing, it's not working. But now it is. Right. I'm having some sweets and I'm going to say goodnight. I'm living the life. That's great. Thank you, Kenny. Of course, we have to live the life. Um, I've lived, I've conquered, I've got now I'm making the future. Right? Living half a century is God's doing. The message is held for reviewing. Now you guys don't stop. Mwah. Good night, Bill Cosby. Email. Mwah. Good night. Thank you. Why did you call me Bill Cosby? That's the old man. Mm? Thank you. Right. Emir, he says good night, Bill Cosby. Thank you very much. Guys, look, have a good night. It's Pen Mama Nation here. I've realized you guys are active at 10 o'clock. I stood here at 8 o'clock and I was wondering, where's everyone tonight? Now I've realized everyone is active at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock. You guys are more active than ever. Here it's 11 o'clock. What time is it at your place? Tell me. So let me see if I can find more sweets here. I'm looking for sweets. Have my quality streets, guys. I love. So I'm eating them at night. Not good for my teeth, right? Not good for my teeth, but I'm making myself. So Kenny, good night. Not Kenny, where are you from? So we have Oliwedidi. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm good. Where are you from? Why is it afternoon? Are you in America afternoon or Australia or where? Because that's where. Which country are you from? Not here. We are 22:55, 10:55 at night. Kenny, where are you from? Oh, Canada. I told you. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've realized this time people are more active than 8 o'clock. Canada, Toronto. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been. Is it snowing out there then? Oluwade. Is it snowing? I hope I'm saying your name okay. Oluwa Didi. Oluwa Didi. Is it snowing? What temperature is it there? What do you do? How long have you been there? Which country are you from? Basically, that's an African name. Which country are you from? Kenny. Oh, Midlands, UK. Welcome, Kenny. But Kenny, where are you from? Oliajidi. Your name is Olajidi. Yeah. Right. Kenny, I usually come at this time of the night between 8 and 10. I do a live every Saturday if I'm not doing anything. On Sunday as well. So tomorrow night I'll be here. Sometimes I pray. We have a conversation. Today I was just giving ladies and you guys advice on being at peace, finding yourself. Thank you for the laugh at. No one sent me a rose yet. I want a rose. Valentine is coming. Right, we've got Hey Gary White, that's my name. It snows heavily, cover audio cars. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, cover audio cars. Yeah, England, it doesn't snow as much. And then I'm from Nigeria. Well, welcome. I'm Kenyan myself. Okay, so Kenya as well. I thought so because you have all these Oli GD at the end and DD and all this. This is all Nigerians. Well, welcome. So I'm known as Pen. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, but I'm living in UK from 91, so 35 years. Um, Actually, February the 5th was my 35th year. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Welcome. And if you do the notification button, it will take you to when I'm live. Saturday night, I'll be on a live. I hardly do videos of recording because I found when I did the live, it's giving me the watch time is what I'm looking for. So guys, if you're new here, kindly watch all my videos. Comment you've been on my live. Say hello to me. I always respond. It's a pleasure to have you. Excuse me. And I hope I'll see you guys soon. So, are you looking good? Are you married? Looking to so glam try doing today. No, I'm not married. I am in a relationship. I'm not sure how it's going. At the moment, I'm on a break because there are some issues in it. So, you have lived here more than Kenya. Yes. Yes, I have. Um look like 25 years. I've lived half a century. But thank you for the compliments. I've got no makeup on, no makeup at all, nothing. Okay, I've got no makeup. That's my natural look. So you can imagine my makeup, my lipstick. So I've been here live. I try not to talk about my relationship, but I'm not married. No, I'm not. Um, I live alone. Kids have just recently moved out. My two boys have moved out. My daughter moved some time back. So I'm not 25. I'm older. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the laugh arts. Thank you for turning in. Thank you for proposal. I've had quite a few proposals. But guys, I'm going to love and leave you. Um, Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming to Pen Mama Nation. Thanks for the like. I appreciate. I've got quite a few. Kindly carry on. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe, hit that bell, hit that notification so that it can reach a wider audience. And I hope to entertain you guys soon and come back live again. And blessings to you and take care. And always a pleasure. We're having a conversation. I'll try this StreamYard where people can join in and doing a chat. But I prefer this one because I can just give the advice I can, being Pen Mama Nation, your time to watch me, your time to come here. Thank you. I'm not taking you for granted, and it's much appreciated. I try to be very elegant, very positive. I'm not really controversial, but my life is very controversial all the time. Guys, don't forget to like. So you say, do you want me to come to UK to go and pick it up? Tell me I like you a lot. Eurostar, what am I saying? Eurostar is in Europe. It's in UK, but it goes to France. Um, uh, oh, you want to go onto the Eurostar. So you want to come to the UK, pick me up, and we go to the Eurostar. Thank you. But at this moment in time, I'm going to recline that. The fact being is, I don't know you, and I don't mix my personal life with here. Number two, I'm not single, unfortunately. I'm going through something at this moment that leads me to being single, but I don't wish to discuss anything because when you're coming off someone that you like quite a lot, I like to have this space. And mere fact is, I'm going back to Kenya. I'm not going to stay in Europe or be with someone. Let's put it this way, for a long time, I want to be in Kenya. And I think I want to be with someone who lives in Kenya. Um, I have a choice to um, be with someone from here, like the UK, but I'm not saying I cannot be with other people. I have rejected other people because I know what I want, which means I'm choosing to be settled in Kenya. So that's difficult. If I choose to be with you, you live in Canada. I'm not going to ask you to leave Canada for me. It doesn't work that way. I'm not going to leave UK to go and live in Canada. Let's put it that way. So maybe at a different time and a different space, that would be possible. Plus, I'm older than you. I'm 53, going to be 54. So if I'm going to be with anyone, I want someone older, established. I can't just say I want. It is a programmed situation. Another thing is, I know Nigerians, some of you are Muslim. I will not be in a relationship that the man is Muslim. He has to be of Christian. But I'm of Church of England, which is Protestant, or Anglican in Kenya. I will not be with some, or Catholic, let's say, but I would not be with someone who's Seven Adventist or someone who is Sabbath, because in the end of the day, or Joanna's Witness, I think it is. Yeah, so Seven Adventist and Joanna's Witness, because what I believe is not what you believe. So I need to be in the alignment of somebody. So if you're suggesting pick me up as a friend and we can go on holiday, fine. But picking me up and just meeting you randomly from online doesn't work that way. I can't be preaching one thing and doing an opposite. I'm moving back to motherland, Nairobi, Kenya. That's your answer. Next one. Um, so I want to bring someone in your country, right? So you don't want to be in someone in Nigeria and the other African countries. So I can come to Nigeria because of you. You want me to come to do that, okay? Yeah. So basically, it has to be a Kenyan. We have to speak the same language, live the same life. I'm going home for my mom, and I'm not gonna change it for nobody. And that's one thing I've thought about all my life. Um, so those are the decisions we make in life is what do we want to do? What I know I want to do is I'm with a Kenyan. I want to be with a Kenyan. I'm very sorry. And that's the way it is. Um, and settle. And you're Nigerian. You want me to cook Nigerian food. I wouldn't know how to cook Nigerian food. I'd want to eat Kenyan food. You wouldn't know how to cook Kenyan food. We'll be fighting about these things. You'd want me to visit your family in Nigeria, and I would want you to visit my mom in Kenya. I want to live in Kenya. I know it can work. Like Wadamaya and Mustrudi are of different, but they're single. They have kids. No kids. They've just had a kid. Miss Trudy chose to sacrifice, but she always fights. She wants to live in Kenya. Even if they have the relationship online and it's showing it's okay, there of course been a lot of arguments. I'm 53. I don't have time to argue. I don't have time for that. My best bet would be I'm not even just saying I'm going to just be with a Kenyan man. The person has to be prepared to live in Kenya. It's very simple. Unless he lives in the UK and then I'm traveling and coming. But I don't want that. I've been in that kind of relationship where the person lives in Kenya and I'm living here. It's been very hard, 4 years. But then this year, which I said I have to be true to myself, is do I really need someone who's living abroad? No, I don't. As much as you love them, it's a distance relationship and it's the most difficult thing I've ever inquired. Most of the time you spend arguing and it doesn't put you in a good mood and you live separate lives. But when you see together, you know it's perfect for you. But when you come back, it becomes uncertain, it becomes insecurity, it becomes arguments, it can't be resolved because they're that side, you're this side. And I spent a good 4 years trying to make it work. But as much as I loved the person, as much as I was happy with the person, they didn't do nothing wrong. It just cannot work. I'm actually returning back. That's the saddest thing. But something has led me to refuse it to carry on because of the incidents that have happened. Nothing to do with cheating. No, just our arguments, just out of nothing. Maybe they miss me. I'm trying to evaluate and say things differently. They're doing things differently because they're doing, and they're Kenyan, but it's come to an end. And then when it came to an end, it took me time. It took me a lot of strength. So when I'm giving people advice here, it took me time to recover the love. It took me time to forget that person. It took me time to adjust. It took me time to say, it is what it is. And that only happened last year. It's not even more than 6 months now. So I've never talked about it. But it's recalled for what I want. It's recalled for who I represent. It recalls for what I'm looking for. And then I want to go and do helping in villages and being like Mother Teresa in Kenya. And you're living in a different world. And then how is it going to work? That's the thing. What else did you say? We were a very peaceful person. I don't like trouble, but about the food, you can get a cook. You're really trying it. You don't even know me. You didn't even tell me how old you are. Huh? Oluwadi Didi. How old are you, Didi? Let me just call you Didi. How old are you? Option that you have a plan for your everything you are saying no. I'm saying Didi, 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 Didi. There are many women out there. I'm not perfect for you. I know it. As I as I'm raising, I don't really talk about my personal life or my men. I've never told people whether I'm single or not, or if I'm seeing someone. I do love someone else. And but now, Didi, before you go, how old are you and what are you looking for? Because you could sound this perfect person for me, But reality is, I'm telling you now, it's I'm older than you. I'm not ready to start giving you children. I'm not ready to look after children. I don't say if a man is coming with children, I cannot be their mother. Of course I can. I don't want to play mother. I'll be their auntie. But reality is, I don't know you. And that's it. And I think I'm going to tell you good night. And let's finish the story because my purpose is very different now. God has sent me to do other things. Um, Come in on my lives. Let's be chatting on my lives. There's an email. You can email there and send me your number. And the conversation is there because I don't want to promise people things that I know I can't do because I have a lot I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm just 45. Okay, so you're 45. So I'm not older than you that much, but yeah, that's how. Have you got any children? What do you do? What are you looking for? And stuff like that. Like this place is not a place to talk. So, um, there's an email on my YouTube. If you go into the community, it's there. You can email me, and we can chat. We can chat a bit more privately because things like this I don't really talk online, and I don't know if I know you enough to start being personal and talking about marriage and stuff like that. You're making me embarrassed, but let me say good night to you guys. I'm gonna leave you. Didi, come on live again. Come on live again. Look out for me Saturday. Look out for me Sunday. Look out for me at this time at night. I'll be live as long as I'm not out on a weekend. I'm here doing a live Saturday between 8 and 10 UK time. I'll be here as you found me here and we're having this conversation. Tomorrow, I'll be here. Tomorrow, I might do a live maybe from 5 in the afternoon because I think people are more awake on a Sunday that time. We can talk about anything. Didi, we can talk about this. Have you ever been married before? I'm eating my sweets at night. See, that keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me from going out. Eating a sweet at night. Chocolate sweet, quality sweets. So guys, always a pleasure. Um no baby. What do you mean no baby? I'm allowed to eat at night. I'm allowed to eat a chocolate at night. Okay. Guys, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you all. Good night, good night, good night. Didi, good night. We have Tora. What's up? So stunning. I like you. Aye. And then there's Max Moya. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, guys. You are lovely. Hey, I'm not so sure was the title of this. I know you guys are coming for me. Go and watch my shorts. Go and watch my videos. Max Moyo, you're back again. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Thank you. I'm lovely. Always a pleasure to have you guys. I've been here, guys, over 2 hours. I need to go. So 60 minutes plus 60 minutes plus 60 minutes is how many? 3 hours. 60 times 3 is 180. So I need to wait for 5 more minutes. I'm counting the clock, guys. You've got 4 more minutes to talk to me. Please, I don't want anyone to come between us. You should stop telling her that she's beautiful, okay? With someone else, okay? Hey, guys, real slow down. Did let other people talk, please? Don't come fighting. I didn't come to fight. Guys, let's be adults. Remember, we're 21 plus. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for telling me I'm beautiful. You've made my days. And guys, don't forget to like. Thumbs up. Like. And we can catch up. Like I'm here Saturday nights, Sunday nights. I'm here. I tied my hair a bit so that it's not all over the place. Guys, I'm going to bed. This is me pajama top. You could come and join me in the bed, pajama top. And um nobody's coming between us, Didi. Let the man express um their emotions here. Anyway, so guys, apart from that, what a pleasure. I like all of you. You're my people. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves and we'll talk soon. And if you want to ask me, did you want to ask me anything else? You didn't tell me, are you married? What do you do in Canada? How long have you been in Canada? You got about 3 more minutes because I'm going to let the video run for 3 more minutes because it reaches 3 hours. I'm live for 3 hours. And of course, the more you're here, the more watch time I'm going to get for the channel. So, where are you guys from? What are you doing? How is your Saturday night going? It's almost midnight here. Of course, Didi, there it's during the day. What are you doing? Are you snowed in? You told me it's very cold. I'm very sorry. Keep warm. Drink hot chocolate. If I was there, I would make you hot chocolate. Would be wearing our onesies, not going to work. So is it Saturday morning there? Didi, is it Saturday? I'm working in Canada. I'm not married yet. Okay, I'm single. I'm just working in Canada. I used to go to Nigeria once in a while. Okay, okay, no problem. And so, if you've never been married, you don't have any children, and would you not want some children? Or what is your plan? Right? And I'm known as Pen, Mama Nation here, and all of you welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got a couple of minutes more before I say good night. Because here it's 11:17 and I'm going to church tomorrow morning, and I like to wake up early in the morning and go to church on a Sunday and pray. And I'll do prayers for all of you. I'll pray for you, Didi. Thank you. I'm going to tell you that the truth, Harvey twins. Okay, I will not lie to you. I got to tell you the truth that I have a twins right now. Okay, and not married. So you got twins. So how old are the twins? That's fine. You're telling the truth. How old are the twins? It's good you have children. In the end of the day, you must have children because I can't bore no one children, and that's the truth. I've had my three children. They're all grown up, and I'm at that age. It's not happening. It's done. My children, my cycling ovulation is kaput, finished. In other words, so I wanted to ask you how old are the twins, and I'm going to say goodnight. Just email me, and we can email and talk more privately without a conversation here with the audience. So I don't want to talk about that online. Everyone is watching, okay? We have to keep some secrets. You have a talk better later, okay? So I can send you my number so we can talk on WhatsApp. Do you understand me? No problem. No problem. No problem at all. So it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to say goodnight, guys, because I've been now here exactly 3 hours, and that's a very, very long time. And what is tease is let us not let us not say too much. And I'm gonna love kiss you as usual. Pen Mama Nation here. Good night, guys. Don't forget to like, thumbs up. Don't forget, Didi, subscribe. Like, you press the subscription button, please, kindly. um it reaches a wider audience, and of course, next time I upload or I'm live, it will alert you that I'm on live. So maybe next weekend I can come on about this time, but usually from 8 UK time. I would say to anyone, if you want to find me Saturday, Sunday evening, UK time. This time, I'm on live. Any conversation, we can have a chat, we can talk, we can be civil, be grown ups, and just have a conversation about our daily lives, what we're going through, how difficult things are, and listening to me, guys. It's a pleasure always. Good night. I'm gonna say good night, guys. Bye bye. See you soon.